So hello, everybody. My name is Ryan, and
Jeremiah.
this is Jeremiah. And we're actually going to have a little interview here. And I'm actually looking forward to it. What are we going to be talking about today, Jeremiah?
Well, we're talking about this partnership that we're trying to endeavor on with our friends right over here, Geico.
I see them.
Apparently, they're putting on a little bit of a walk, and I noticed as of recent, we've had to get down on our knees and beg for people to sign up, and so I myself just a little bewildered as why we wouldn't want to partner. So I came up with some things that I was thinking about, and maybe we could just talk through it because I think there might be some anxiety. But we're basically left with the three G's now. You know, we're certainly grieving. We might have to be guilting people or just groveling, and those are all unbecoming.
Very
So,
unbecoming. It's almost as bad as being a Browns fan.
Almost. So, but here we are. So, some of the things I was thinking about is maybe it is because you are a Browns fan. I mean, the Browns just did take LaShawn McCoy. He's got that hamstring.
Also known as a soft tissue issue.
So maybe talk about that. I noticed Joe Bacante hasn't signed up yet. Could be something like that. But do you think that should get in the way of somebody signing up?
You know, I would, I would hope that we could. Honestly, I'd really hope we could rise above that. I think that's very childish,
I do too.
if you will. And let's just be honest. You know, if this is about a Browns-Bills little boondoggle, they're both awful teams. I mean, who are we kidding, right? We've watched the last 10, 12 years worth of football, and how many times have either of those teams actually be relevant to anything other than first-round high draft pick?
Yeah, I don't, and that didn't work out really. So
It was
here we are.
awful, pathetic.
So I think we're actually kind of teammates already in that way.
Teammates of misery. Not
That's
that
true.
Geico's miserable, because because I was going to do the team up there, you know, but whatever.
Well, it can't be that bad. I know some people have some, you know, previous conditions that might preclude them from walking. For instance, my wife, she's 5 months pregnant, and well, actually, I think no, she's actually walking with me.
Seen her out here every
So,
day, every day.
Maybe
Now,
it's how far the walk is.
it could
be that.
It's a 5K.
I mean, that's a little bit further than maybe your office to the Apex.
A little bit.
A little bit.
Maybe 3-4 trips to where I park my car now.
So those could be things, or maybe people have some other activities. Let's talk about the time commitment, because other people have things going on. Like I know Leroy's trying to learn guitar, right?
Well, so we've seen that, and you know, to be honest, like the return on investment of time, I'm just, you know, Leroy, I don't know. I mean, I just throw that out there. It may not be the best return on investment for your time. Well, I mean, you're a guitar player. You tell me what you saw.
There wasn't a lot there.
Okay.
Let's just to be honest. There wasn't a lot there. The guitar was in tune, but I'm not actually sure that he tuned it. So there we are.
But we love you, Leroy.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. Lots of respect, too.
Yeah. I don't. You know, with regard to time, we're talking, you know, 9 to noon, 8 to noon, 8 to noon. I should know that more specific. 8 to noon. So you know, it could be time commitment. I mean, I don't want to, you know, put people out there too much, but you know, I'm just thinking there's an incentive, right?
That's true. Let's talk about that.
You put in 4 hours, and our executive pastor, God love him, John Camardo, fine Italian man, John Camardo. He's given us half a day off if we put in the time for this.
That lapses the whole time commitment right there.
Well, and he even said for himself, he signed up, he's going to walk, and he doesn't even want a half day off. But I think there's probably because he could fudge the system. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just putting it out there.
I can't say that, but if you
I don't know how to do that.
I don't. So, really, I mean, it was hard to sign up. Like, I had to email Cassidy.
Yes.
And her information wasn't, like, readily available on iChapel or anything.
No, it was.
No, it was.
Yeah,
okay.
it was.
And actually, our email system, if you just type C. Sanders, it should populate at thechapel.com.
I have heard tell of that being true.
So let's just talk about the sign-up process then, because I think that's all that it is, right? Just people are worried about the sign-up process.
Yeah.
Maybe?
So if you know, there's two ways that we can volunteer. Hopefully you've been watching those fantastic Talking Head updates, by the way. Yeah, there's 2 ways you can volunteer. Number one, you want to walk and potentially raise some funds for the AHA, a good cause, right?
Yeah.
You just got to email Cassidy, csanders@thechapel.com. You so graciously, dropped that in there very kindly a few moments ago. So if you want to do that, and she can walk you through how to do that. It's fairly, I don't know, was it rigorous for you?
I mean, it wasn't email. It's not my favorite thing, but I've done a lot of them as I worked here, so it wasn't like out of the norm. I'll say that. It was actually pretty painless.
Yeah. Second thing is if you're wanting to volunteer through, let's say you don't want to walk, right? A 5K, to be honest, it makes us a little sweaty on a late summer day.
Yeah, possibly.
So let's just say you want to volunteer, right? So Bill Alexander is available, and I believe he is at 243-4603. And he can be reached at bill.alexander@heart.org. So.
And that's pretty straightforward. Yeah,
I
think you could spell that.
I don't want to lie. I think it's. I mean, I might be making it more difficult than it is, but yeah, 243-4603. I know you have to dial an 8 to get the outside
and
line.
I'm looking at your phone right here.
Yeah.
All those numbers exist on it, so that's possible. That's pretty self-explanatory.
Yeah. Now, when I started, I was looking for the number 243, but I realized, well, wait a second.
We don't go that far.
Yeah, tend to do dialing, right?
Yeah.
So
Maybe with the new phone system, but
well,
right now we'll just have to punch one at a time.
One at a time, 8 for the outside line, and it's not even long distance.
No.
So yeah.
Because they are our partners. I mean, we can see them. They're right there.
Geico.
There we are.
How's it going? By the way, my view outside this window, fantastic.
Oh,
pristine. I might as well be in Malibu looking over the Pacific Ocean. Instead, I've got just loads of blacktop. It's a beautiful, beautiful thing. And I do see Leah walking out here faithfully. You should walk a little bit more, I was thinking.
Yeah,
actually.
probably should.
She seems to be a little bit more on top of that than you.
That's true.
I don't know. Well, yeah, that's another conversation for another time.
But I am walking for the 5K. So there we are.
Thank you.
Here we are.
Right. We're going to shake hands on that. That's a beautiful thing.
So it'll be great.
Yeah.
I think the last thing we need to talk about is I've heard from some people that are concerned, like, well, are my friends around the office doing this? And
Yes.
I think they are, right? We should all be friends, first of all.
Yes.
Well, at least acquaintances.
I mean, yeah, brothers in arms, that might be a stretch for some of us.
Sure.
Or brothers and sisters in arms, right?
But luckily we're not even going to battle. We're just walking
no
around
war.
the block a couple times.
There's no, yeah, I mean, there's a spiritual war. There's always a spiritual war. But we're just talking about doing some walking. So, yeah, I mean, there's a number of folks that are friends here, and they're participating in the walk. And I think we have right about 10 walkers right now. I know that there's a handful of folks that are seeking to volunteer, maybe 4 or 5 others to volunteer. So, but big picture, I think we've got 80 plus employees here, and I would kind of like to move the volunteerism number north a little bit.
That'd be great. Plus, the whole purpose is to make friends.
Make friends
with a partner that's
Geico.
right over there.
Yeah.
They're good.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that wouldn't be the worst to make a friend with perhaps somebody that we share some land space with.
Yeah, I mean, and it may even contribute to us, perhaps being a little bit more on mission, setting a missional edge, being present relationally with people.
And you know a little bit about that, about what we're trying to do there.
Well, okay. I'd like to think I know a little bit, but I know others who do it better, much better. So.
Well, that sounds like a challenge.
Yeah. Well, you call it what you will.
Well, I think it's a challenge. So I think we're good here.
Challenge.
Bam.
Yeah. All right. Well, hey, listen, this has been fun.
It's been great.
My lunch break is about over.
As is mine.
So thanks for walking.
And as fun as this was, I'd really not want to do this again because we'd hit our volunteer numbers. Yeah. That would be the best case scenario.
Big win.
And then we could talk about other things that we have in common, like math.
We both love math. We can talk chi-squares till the cows come home.
Be great.
All right.
Fractions, polynomials.
Yes.
Whatever those are.
Yeah, I forget.
Square roots.
Yeah.
It'd be great.
It'll be fun. All right, gang. Have a wonderful day. We'll talk to you soon.